Mavs Warriors, we got the breakdown. Let's talk about it. Welcome in to the G.S.Q.H. Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. Man, we had a blowout last night. Mavs, lucky it's 7 games in this series, possibly, if you can make it that far. But the Warriors had put in their bid at home, basically, and just showed the Mavs that if you don't make the necessary adjustments, you could be gone very quickly and maybe in 4 games.
Oh, that's not good.
We're not hoping that will happen, especially if you're thinking about the East. You don't want nobody getting no extra rest, especially not the Warriors. Now, I want to break this down on the box score, but Luka Doncic, as you will see on the box score, too many turnovers. He has 7 turnovers. He's definitely going to have to put that down. He didn't shoot fairly well from the field, and he didn't get as much help as he got against the Suns in that game 7. So adjustments going to have to be made, and we're going to have to see where they're going to have to be made from players' perspective. Let's check this out. We're going to start with the Dallas Mavericks. Reggie Bullock, he's the first one on the list. He scored 12 points, which is good for Reggie Bullock. He's kind of a 3-point shooter on and off. If he's hot, maybe he can give you 18 points, but you're not looking for big points from Reggie Bullock at all, to be honest with you. Timely threes is what you want from him, and great defense. He was able to pull in 12 points. That pretty much is the highlight. He was 4 for 12 from the field, which he was off.
Oh, that's not good.
But you're not looking for much points from him. You won't say it's on him. If you want to point some fingers, you'll probably look at a Jalen Brunson, a few more other guys. But I'm going to come down here and check out Dorian Finney-Smith, which is another guy that could have came up big to take the pressure off of Luka. So we're going to check him out. He only had 5 points in this ball game. He knows, and everybody knows, he's got to do better in this game too. 4, 5 points is not going to do it from him. He also has 7 rebounds, which is okay and good, but they need more point production. Keep the defense, but add more points. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to mention these guys that are singled out. Just can't do it. We're going to talk about the double figure guys, because they have 4 guys in double figures. And when we get to the Golden State Warriors, you'll see the difference in spreadage that we always talk about. Spreadage is key. When you get help from multiple players, it makes the game a lot more easier for you and possibly to win it. So remember, we got Reggie Bullock sitting at 12 points. We'll come down. We got Jalen Brunson at 14 points. And that's where the mistake was made right there in this game. Jalen Brunson definitely had to have a better ball game. 14 points in a ball game like this is not going to do it with Luka Doncic scoring 20.
Oh, that's not good.
Brunson with 20 from Luka. Brunson had to be around that 25-30 himself. That's the only way you was going to better compete with Golden State, with all their players involved and them scoring and running the floor, doing what they had to do. Then you come down, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Nothing really to put up. Really, on the stat sheet on the box score, if it ain't 5 above, you really don't need to talk about it for as players. A certain way I like to break down stats with players. You can make the category if you're 5 and up in any category, whereas that's rebounds, assists, not in points for sure. You got to be at least double digit in points. Same as blocks and steals. Sometimes I'll highlight a 4 steals night. That is good. Anytime you get a steal 3, 2 steals, or 2 steals a game, it's good for your stats. It's not bad. So it's kind of on blocks and steals. I might make an exception for that. You can have under 5 if it's in a blocks and steals category. But everything else, I mean, you gotta be at least 5 and above. So Jalen Brunson, he kind of underperformed. He'll come back. He's usually good on his three-point shot. He wasn't good on his three-point shot last night. Expect Dallas to come back in here with some force. They know they played a bad game. They came off a game 7 with the Suns. Once they game plan, strategize, get their feet underneath them, they're going to come out with a better performance. I believe that. And Luka will tell you that as well, with him scoring only 20 points and 7 rebounds, 4 assists. See, that's not a night for Luka. Shooting 6 for 18 from the field. He can do better. 3 for 10 from the three-point line. He knows he can do better. We'll expect more from Luka. He's got to assert himself a lot more. And if you're not getting help from your teammates, his attempts going to have to go up to around that 25-30 instead of just shooting 18 field goal attempts in that ball game. So, like I say, Luka will be the first one to tell you. He's got to do better. The other double-figure guy we got is Spencer Dinwiddie at 17 points. It's not bad. Not bad from Dinwiddie. He's a guy you do look for points. You look for scoring. Could he score more? Yeah, it's a possibility. But you got to understand, Golden State's defense is good, too. When you get down to the Final Four, mostly the last 4 standing teams got some kind of defense. And unfortunately, everybody that's left in this Final Four, they all have great defense. So you look at Boston, then you look at the Miami Heat, that's top-notch defense. And then you look at the Warriors, they always had great defensive players. As a team, they've gotten better, usually with individuals, but as a team for Golden State, yeah, they have defense as well. And Dallas, they used to say take the D out of D'Antoni, where you can take the D out of Dallas as well in the past year. So I would think their defense is a little lesser than the last 3 teams, but defense nonetheless. So yeah, we're gonna move off of Dallas. I mean, Luka with 7 turnovers, so it just showed how they got up into him, and he got a little careless with the basketball.
Oh, that's not good.
But bottom line, Dallas Mavericks, Luka Doncic, they have to do better, and they will do better. And game 2, whether it resorts to a win, who knows? But they just know they got to get better product on the floor. Now we come to Golden State. It's like night and day when you see the spreadage from these players. We're going to go to Andrew Wiggins. 19 points. That's good for Andrew Wiggins. For a third scorer, nothing to say about that. If you wanted a pinpoint, he probably would say he would like to rebound a little more. He had 5 rebounds. He'd like to assist a little more. He had 3 assists, 8 for 17 from the field. Not a bad night by him, nonetheless. So even if they would have lost this game, it wouldn't have been on him. Those are pretty much Andrew Wiggins' numbers. That's what you're going to get. Like I said, you could have more rebounds and a few more assists, but that 19 points is like right there. Draymond Green, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Usually has a high, more assist account, but when you got everything rolling, man, and it's a blowout, you usually won't get the minutes you usually get. Usually stand back, let other players get involved. So a lot of these numbers can hide from you. They can be a little, deceptive. But like I say, 10 points for him. He's just a utility guy running around making things happen. So that's good for Draymond Green. Same thing with Looney. Look at him. He pitched in 10. He's in double figures. 5 rebounds as well. Come down to Klay Thompson. He had 15. Usually Klay Thompson, he can go from 30 to 40 to 50 points. Just don't know about these guys. They're just ballpark hitters. It could happen anytime. It wasn't needed for him. Like I said, it was a blowout. 7 for 13 from the field. 15 points. 5 rebounds. Not going to mention his assists because, like I said, it was under 5. Then you come down to Stephen and look at this little guy. 21 points, which is usually higher, but I keep mentioning again, everybody had it rolling. 12 rebounds for Stephen Curry. That's going out there and getting it. Pretty much one of the smallest players on the floor, and he's going out there getting rebounds. out rebounding the big guys. His power forwards, the centers. What this guy can do. He already can pass, can shoot. You know what I mean? Free throws. Now you got him in there, getting in there, muscling it up with the big guys, getting 12 rebounds. That's huge. Jordan Poole, 19 points. You know? He shot a good percentage from the field. Then you come down here and you look at Otto Porter. He had 10. I mean, they had 7 players in double figures. And I'm going to tell y'all, you have 7 players in double figures, it's going to make it extremely hard to beat you. Extremely hard. That's ball movement, which we know Golden State had since the era of Stephen Curry. You know, even way back. I think when Steven Jackson was there when they was playing the Mavs, actually. That's funny. I don't know if people looked at this. Remember that 1-8 way back when Golden State beat Dallas in the flip-flop? 1 seed, 8 seed. And we're looking at this in the playoffs again. Remember when Steven Jackson, all those guys there, Matt Barnes, how they was running around and they done pulled out a big upset that year? And we're right back at it again. It's crazy. But it's kind of flip-flop. Now Golden State is on the top tier, and you got Dallas Mavericks looking for the come-up, trying to dethrone them, knock them off. Can't make it up, man. These years and decades, things can change. Things can change. But anyway, that's a spreadage. You got 7 players in double figures. They were just a little too much for Dallas in this ball game. Game 2 will be coming up. See if any adjustments, anything different. Which I'm pretty sure Dallas gonna have to change a whole lot of things up. And Luka will come with more aggression, more careful with the basketball, and live with the results and hope you come out with a win. But yeah, that's it for this quick hit. Hit the like button. Subscribe. This is G.S.Q.H. Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. And for the quick hitters out there, we out. Peace.